try and keep these streams for longer periods of time. That way, it's alright, I'll filter through it. So, now after a short, I would say 4-minute, 5-minute break, we are going maybe 10 minutes. I'll have to double check the timer. We're going to do 6 minutes of leg extension and 4 minutes of hamstring curls and a final set of bodyweight squats. So that way we have 12 minutes of bodyweight squats. So far we have 10 minutes at a total of 500 reps. I was thinking of scrunching in another 80 reps for the long haul because yesterday we only did 450 reps. Oh, excuse me. 370 reps. And so I'm thinking a 580 plus 370 is a really good number for the past 2 days. So anyways, nothing wrong with a small correction. I talk fast and I go fast, but not that fast. Anyways, 6 minutes of leg extension, which these aren't so bad, but after about, I would say the 60th rep, I start feeling a small burn from the lightweight. And I guess on the final set, we'll stick 50 pounds on there. We'll do that on the next leg day, because we do leg days 2 days in a row. So the next time we'll put 50 pounds instead of 35. And because we got the hamstring curls coming up. And those things are dreadful. They are dreadful. So anyways, and I'm kind of feeling something right around here in my hip flexors from the floor and all them spots. So I'm not going to get ahead of myself. And I'm just going to complete kind of something that I've been doing, just with a few extra bodyweight squats. Actually, I already pre-gamed this with a 16 minutes of bodyweight squats. So I feel the 10 minutes, 12 minutes today will help me get used to that because it was hilarious. My hamstrings were so tight. I could barely touch my toes for like 4 days. It was pretty funny. And sometimes I even had to work towards touching the toes for like 10 seconds one time. I think it was on the 3rd day. But anyways, I'll feel these too. I'm just feeling hyper from all that fruit juice and that small amount of oatmeal. And get a little bit of acne. I've actually struggled with acne my whole life. I took Accutane when I was about 15 years old. Yeah. Actually, fun fact before we start, because I'm all like hyper on that. So, they usually give teenagers, I don't know if they do it anymore, it's been a while since I've had any information on a teenager's medical history, right, besides my own. But they used to give them tetracycline. And tetracycline is supposed to be taken on an empty stomach, and it's also not supposed to be taken with milk. Now, what boy in middle school or high school is not drinking some milk, and when the hell do they have an empty stomach? Like, let's be real here, they're always finding something to eat. So, it's not really effective giving them tetracycline. However, monocycline can be taken with food. So, there was a girl named Erin Kasacha. Her mom actually did the research studies on monocycline and tetracycline. It was going to hook me up as part of that trial for the data for that. But it never went through, unfortunately. And so I ended up at the doctor's getting Accutane. And so I took Accutane for its entire process, and it minimized my acne significantly. And part of the side effects of it are some strange things. I had a child later in life, and there was nothing wrong with her because it's the side effects are while taking the medication. we're all familiar about taking any sort of medication and all the potential health risks if you get pregnant or if you have a baby. I think one of the side effects was that your child can be super tall. I don't know, something like that. But anyways, Accutane actually worked. But you're supposed to stay out of direct sunlight and all these other weird things too. Right. Anyways, it's like the most weirdest medication I've ever taken though. It's very powerful too, Accutane. Man. I took it one time for approximately, I think it's a 6-month thing. But it's to help with acne, and pimples, and zits. You hear the cars honking horns obnoxiously outside? They probably think it's something different or childish. They constantly do that shit. I wish the world was more educated on standard things. So if anyone, a teenager or anybody's ever had severe acne, one of the things they will recommend is Accutane. So anyways, my face had so many pimples that, I mean, there wasn't a new pimple I couldn't find to pop. And by the time I was done popping each pimple, all the ones I popped, I could pop again. There was that much. My back, my face, everywhere. It was like a pizza thing. And I mean, my house that I lived in when I was younger was a very clean house. So it was not, unless someone was smearing grime on my face and dirt every day, like, come on, no way. It was from just simply having acne. It wasn't from, it wasn't dirt acne, it was different. Because the house I grew up in was pretty clean. And so the amount of acne I had did not make sense for dirt. However, I do know what causes my acne. Like this right here, this severe pimple, was from dust, from a new environment, which was the trunk of my mother's car. Right, I was helping her unload some stuff. She came by and blessed me with some food from her freezer that she was gonna throw away. And so I was so freaking grateful and happy. Like, you have no idea how happy that made me. I mean, it was white waffles and some pre-cooked chicken and hamburger and some rice and beans and like protein bars, which I probably won't eat, but you never know. And I mean, she hooked it up. It's hard. I know every item she gave me. She gave me some milk. She gave me hash browns, which I feed to my daughter. She gave me Eggo waffles, bell peppers, like chopped frozen bell peppers, green beans. She gave me a pomegranate, like 3 of them from the yard, which those are arm and leg. I've never even ate pomegranate. I forgot there was a little bit of pomegranate juice inside of the fruit juice because I extracted the seeds out of 2 of them. Oh, the Salvation Army gave me 1 of them, so I had a total of 4. But anyways, she gave me like almonds, like a pound of almonds. Like, Jesus, I don't even know what to do with those. I'll probably eat them eventually. Like, it's just like my diet's so strict, and dude, I wanted to buy almonds. I just couldn't afford it on my budget with the food that I eat. So like, I'm hella happy. I just don't know where to squeeze almonds into my diet yet. I've been trying to figure out where to put them. Like, maybe at night. Like, I don't know. I'll figure it out. And then she gave me some Hershey's cookies and cream candy bars, like some fun-sized ones. Which that made me happy because I can sneak a couple to my daughter sometimes to give her a treat. I also got these Pocky things, which Sol will love them. They're like little wafers, crackers. And she gave me so many random various items for free. Oh, she gave me a thing of hamburger, a pound of hamburger. I'll have to rate it. It might be 12 ounces. She gave me a bunch of thick pork chops, and she was like, "Good luck cooking these." And I was like, "I know. I think you have to bash the hell out of them with a meat tenderizer." But I haven't figured out how to cook the thick pork chops yet. And what else? There's a few other variable items that I'm brain farting on. I mean, she hooked me up with so many random things. Oh, she gave me some cereal, 2 things of cereal, 2 things of oatmeal. I mean, she gave me a lot of stuff. I was really happy. Oh, and she gave me salad, some romaine lettuce, all the stuff. I think that's all of it. But I mean, all that's for my daughter when I visit her. So I can't wait to feed my dog. Oh, she gave me a thing of Hershey's chocolate syrup, which I will eat. And I mean, it's funny to have it in my house. I don't eat that crap. Well, excuse me. It is amazing. It is amazing. But it's made with real sugar, too. I put a little bit of it on Soul's waffles and chocolate milk. If I give her a treat, some chocolate milk. It made me really happy to be able to give my daughter that. Because I don't buy that stuff, so it'll never be in the house. But my mom came by and hooked it up. It saved me. She doesn't even realize how much it saved me. I can feed Soul that stuff other than what I eat, which is the most simplest plain diet ever. It is rice, oatmeal, green beans, corn, chicken, hamburger, pork. I'm running out of vitamins, I swear to God. Fruits. Sugar, like cane sugar, I do eat some. Barbecue sauce, sometimes, a small amount. And ketchup. So I listed 11 items. That's about it. Right. My poor baby. So, I mean, I do cook really good chicken and hamburger and stuff. But now that she gave me these random various items, I can give her Eggo waffles with a little bit of chocolate syrup. I can give her just hash browns. I didn't buy potatoes. Hash browns. I can give her any of those food items, like even the Hershey's cookies and cream candy bar. Like I'm gonna give her a little square of that. Like have her bounce off the walls. Like have fun, baby. But anyways, enough talking about how happy and grateful I am for when my mom came over and hooked me up. I'm very happy that she came by for a while. She hooked me up with some good food. I was very happy about that. Very appreciative too. She doesn't even know how much that helped me. It's actually embarrassing, but I mean it helped so much. Oh, and she gave me some King's Hawaiian red squares. I was really happy about that. Hi, Jupiter. You're the only moderator. I always know it's you. I'm going to start my leg extensions and hamstring curls. So I have 6 minutes of these and 4 minutes of hamstring curls. And then I'm going to do one more set of bodyweight squats for a total of 12 minutes of bodyweight squats today. Pretty good number. I did 500 squats earlier in 10 minutes. So this will bring the total to like 580, 590, maybe 600 if I'm lucky. We're gonna do these leg extensions. Luckily, my brother let me borrow another 25-pound plate, so I can actually make this lift 50 pounds instead of 35. So the 15-pound increase is about a 40% increase in volume on each rep. So if I keep the reps at 100 in the same timer, it's complex, but it's good. It's a good sweet spot. Instead of 70 pounds, because the 70 pound from 13.5, excuse me, would only be 60 pounds. Brain farting on the math. So I don't have another 35-pound plate. It would only be 60 pounds, which is a little bit too much of a jump. You know what I mean? It's almost 100% increase in volume. which is a bit. You shouldn't jump 80% in volume each repetition. Like you shouldn't go from 40s to 75s like right back to back if you're used to curling 40s. You should probably go from 40 to 60 for the 50% increase in volume, which is still a lot. Which 35 to 50 pounds is a sweet spot. It's around a 40% increase. But anyways, hi Jupiter. Just talking about how appreciative and happy I was when my mom brought me some food yesterday, or the day before, excuse me. I can't wait to cook the pork chops that she gave me. I think I will bake them. I think I will bake them for a few and then pan sear it to give it texture. She's like, good luck, they're gonna be chewy. I'm like, thick pork chops are so hard to cook. But I think with a meat tenderizer, it might be doable. Or maybe I can fillet it in half. I don't know, I'll figure it out. So anyways, we blast through these squats. Do you want to be the counter? Would you like to count the number of squats, or excuse me, the number of leg extensions? Anyways, nice to see you, Jupiter. Made me laugh. Nice to see you. Anyways, Alexa, 2-minute timer.
2 minutes, starting now.
Alexa, stop. Thanks for stopping by, Jupiter. That completes 2 minutes. I only did 140 reps on that one. Oh, sorry about that. I had to check a message. I was looking at new baby bottles. By the way, I felt those on the outer thigh on this one and slightly up here, but nothing too crazy. So we're not going to increase the volume by 40% yet, but pretty soon we'll be putting on 2 25-pound plates. Anyways. Alexa, volume 10. I know you heard that. That's on the freeway. In the opposite direction where they can't even see me. And most likely a ham radio. An HAM radio. Most likely. Anyways, how's your boy? You doing okay today? I guess it's your day off. Feeling some type of way. I get that way too. Anyways, I noticed you created this account back in 2024. So you've had this account for a while. What made you choose the Jupiter 422? Do you partake in 420? I myself do not, but just curious. Tell me why I would have known what that part meant. Anyways, here comes my next set. Tell me why I would have known what the heart meant if there was a little heart. Alexa, 2-minute timer.
2 minutes, starting now.
20 reps. We have one more and then we'll complete that one. One moment. Feeling out my hip flexors today. That's okay. So what I've noticed in a lot of these movements is that I get sore in different spots from the high volume or the high number of reps each time that I do the same movement. So because of this, I'm continuing this particular style because sometimes I get sore in the hamstrings extremely. Sometimes I get right here where the teardrop is, they would say. And today it's more towards right around upper hip flexor and outer quad, which is cool. And so we'll just do some stretches and plan for, I'm not sure what we'll be doing tomorrow. I know why my hip flexor feels that way. This floor is significantly sloped like this. And so I ran on the treadmill on an incline. And I think it just burned it out because I wasn't used to it for the first time. But just like all my other movements, after the second run, it's like, it kind of just gets used to it. And then I just do it a bunch until I don't get tired for a minute. And then after that, I change it or I try and add a little bit. It's like a modified progressive overload based on how conditioned I get to the same movement. Next week is next week will be a good one, I think. I'll do my best. So this is the final set. We're going to take such a long rest, and then we're going to do our hamstring curls. Alexa, 2-minute timer.
2 minutes, starting now.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, volume 10. So that was cool. 450 leg extensions. Not really the best thought in the world. You're awfully quiet today, Jupiter. What's the matter? Definitely gonna stretch before I do these ones. These ones always kick my butt. These ones always kick my butt. It's a good customer. It's cool. They're not my customers. My cousin opened up a business. He rebuilds transmissions. He would rebuild your transmission if you ever needed one. I'm serious. He's in there sometimes 7 days a week. I'm surprised he's even in there today because it's Sunday, but yeah. Alexa, 1 minute timer.
1 minute, starting now.
So my hamstrings aren't really that stiff today, which is a good sign. Alexa, stop. So, the 35-pound plate is a bit much for this movement, so we're going to reduce it to a 55-pound plate. The Sissy Boy 25-pound plate. Oh, by the way, tell me this isn't the coolest thing you've ever seen. It's a 12-pound cannonball. Pretty cool, right? Anyways, just felt like someone showing something kind of neat. So here we go. The hamstring curls, and these things kick my freaking butt. They really do. That was the C. At least this time. Alexa, 2-minute timer.
2 minutes, starting now.
Alexa, stop. So I made it to 80 on that one. And goodness. That one's rough. And I know you can hear the obnoxious car horns off on the freeway. As always, I don't make that up. That's what they do. It's a little childish and annoying. Anyways, I know darn well none of it's positive. It never has been. So we have one more set of these. I'm hoping to get 70. That way my total count will be 140 reps, putting the volume at a decent number. I'm a volume type of guy for the time being. I think I'll always be a volume type of guy. I always was. So we're going to stretch again because my hamstrings totally felt that. This bad boy stretched. Do another stretch. Call that in 2 minutes. Bad boys opened up. And My lower two abs are starting to come in. I think maybe another 20 days, I will really be able to see these. So I don't know if you're still here, Jupiter, but what up, broski? What up, broski? Right. Or home girl. Not really sure. Broke dog, home girl, broski. Last set of hamstring curls. Had to check a message. So last set of hamstring curls, and then we got one more set of bodyweight squats to have the count be. Right now we're at 500, so we're gonna shoot for 80 to 100, somewhere around there. My legs feel heavy from these hamstring curls. Anyways, here we go. Alexa, 2-minute timer.
2 minutes, starting now. Alexa, stop. So that puts us at 100. So that was a healthy number. My legs feel a bit heavy. So that was a good number. So 170. I don't know if magic happened on the camera. It sure didn't feel like it. Anyways, scoop this bad boy back. And
add some weight to the floor there so it levels. Yeah. Leave that there like that for a while. And we have one more set of bodyweight squats. Welcome to me and Jupiter. Jupiter's in a mood today. That's okay though. At least you're still here, which is crazy. Right. We all go through things. We all have how we feel. I completely understand. Actually, I'm trying to understand. To actually understand, of course not, but I can try to. I hope you feel better later on, Jupiter. This is my last set of bodyweight squats, and we're going to call it kind of good for today and see how our body's feeling tomorrow. And this will bring our count from 500 bodyweight squats to, which we have 10 minutes of. We did 100 in each one, surprisingly. This will bring us to around 580 to 600 based on how many I do. And then I'm going to add up the volume and write it down on a piece of paper somewhere or in my heart and head. And it's not even late enough for me to eat any food at all. So maybe I'll have an apple to hold me over till 4 or 5 p.m. But before I eat the apple, I'm going to shower and everything else and wash my clothes. So yeah. Always nice to see you, Jupiter. Just a little bit of palm check. We have a mirror. Final bodyweight squats. Which I was asking the AI how it felt about that on Google AI anyways. And it was like, it's not going to do anything, you blah, 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 and get kind of like the standard textbook progressive overload. And then I was like, what's the world record on a deep squat, on holding a deep squat? 2 hours and 47 minutes. And I was like, those are some super strong legs.
And then I was like, what's the world record on number of squats in 1 minute? And it turns out it's like 87. And then I was like, okay. And then the maximum amount of weight lifted in 1 minute was like 11,000 pounds or something. Which means they were like repping 300 pounds, like 10 reps hella fast, and then waited a second and did it again and again. But it's like 11,000 pounds is the most anyone's ever put in volume in that short window of time. I feel like bodyweight squats can be quite effective if there was like no rest, or maybe even just 200. To be determined. Alexa, 2-minute timer.
2 minutes, starting now.
Just distracting myself for like 6 or 7 reps. That puts my count over 600 reps. So we will call that good. Alexa, stop. That completes our exercises. We're gonna go shower and get rid of this beard and eat an apple and try and wait till about 5 o'clock to eat or to even start cooking. Because we're definitely a little bit on extra calories past 2 days. So I'm gonna make up for it today, definitely. And another 2 days of leg movement. So we should start seeing results like my stomach and arms, and probably around January. Maybe not. That would be 8 sessions in a month, 16, 24, maybe. All right, Jupiter, take care. It was nice of you to stop by. I appreciate it. It's not ignored. It's not forgotten. And have a good evening. I think it's your day off. I try and pay attention. Anyways, I want to give a shout out to my daughter. I love you, Saul. I love you, baby girl. Okay, bye.